You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Jill Wagner. The future of electric vehicles here on Long Island is unclear. A new survey finds that most consumers either want EVs in the next decade or not at all. Joining us now is Alex Slatke. He's the Managing Director of Public and Government Affairs at AAA. Alec, thanks so much for joining us. Why are people so hesitant about buying electric?
I think it's a lot of the things that we've seen over and over again. It's cost. Electric vehicles are more expensive, and it's issues with public charging or range anxiety. And we're seeing people, they want the public charging experience to be better, and they want more chargers. I mean, most people are charging at home if they have one available. But for those times when, a public charger is needed, you're on a road trip, you're traveling, people want it to be just as convenient as filling up at a gas station, and it's not there quite yet.
What is the status when it comes to charging in public places?
Most people who use public chargers say they're, taking at least a half hour to do it. There's fast chargers, which are designed to be fast, and there's what's called level 2 chargers, which are designed to be maybe at a workplace, a little bit slower charge. Those might be the types of things you install at your house. But when it comes to just getting you juiced up to maybe 80% and getting you on your way, there's a lot more chargers than there were a couple years ago, but we still need more to make sure that people feel 100% comfortable that no matter where they go in the country, that they're going to be able to get a charge.
Just how common are electric vehicles here on Long Island?
They're fairly common, certainly compared to a few years ago. We see more than, I think, 60,000 electric vehicles on the island. And it's really kind of the ideal market for EVs because a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people have, houses with garages and driveways, and you can install a home charger if you want to. And then, almost all of the time for your daily routine, you don't need to go to a gas station, which is a nice benefit. So it's really the ideal market, the very suburban ideal, the quintessential place where EV manufacturers are hoping to penetrate.
What do you think would change consumers' opinions on buying electric?
In many cases, it's getting to know someone else who has an electric vehicle. We saw in the survey consistently that people who had an EV owner in their network, so a friend, a relative, a neighbor, a colleague, they were more interested in buying electric vehicles. And, some of that might just be people that like electric vehicles tend to know each other. But I think when you hear about someone's personal experience, you're going to hear the good and the bad. And hopefully with time, there's much more of the good than the bad.
Really interesting stuff. Thank you so much, Alex Slatke, Managing Director of Public and Government Affairs at AAA.
Thanks so much.
And you can read more about electric vehicles on Long Island on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.